This video will help you with course selection. The first thing you will want to do is log into Northeastern School District's Sapphire Community Portal. Make sure that you see the Bobcat at the top of the page. You're going to sign in with your username, which is your last name and then your first name. There will be no spaces. Your password will be your Chromebook password. Once you log in, your screen should look like this. Now, I am logged in under freshman students, so yours should have your name up at the top. Under your name, you will see My Backpack. You will go down to Course Request Form. You can click on the course request form here, or up at the top of your page, it says Next Year Course Request Form is available. So you can click on this spot or Course Request Form. Once you get to this page, you will want to make sure that you are scheduled for, or that you'll be scheduling for next year's classes. So, because I'm pretending that I'm a freshman student, it says 10th grade courses. So, just double check that the next grade level is what you are registering for. There are some tips here that I will also go over, but feel free to read at your leisure. You are going to click on Fill Out Course Request Form. Now, here you will see the courses that you can select for next school year. You will be required to select a minimum of 8 credits and have up to 15 credits. If you are a senior, you have to have a minimum of 5 credits selected. So, below, we are first going to look at our required courses. So, our required courses are going to be our core content areas in English, science, social studies, and math. Because I'm using a made-up student, my screen will look a little bit different than yours. In your core content area, you will already have these courses selected for you. Teachers have made those recommendations. So, in the area where you see that a teacher has requested a class for you, it will be toggled on right here. You'll see it's blue, it's on. You cannot deselect it, and it will show green. Red is when you haven't met requirements for that class. Because mine is a freshman student, made up student, Sapphire doesn't have access to a previous schedule or transcript. So everyone's will look a little bit different based on the classes that you've chosen before. So in English is already selected for me, English 10. On your screen, it should be green. And that should be the same case for math, social studies, and science. Now, if you decide that you are requesting BCA full-time for next school year and you're not going to be in building, or maybe you want to change the course level. For example, if I really want to take AP Human Geography and my teacher has recommended global studies for me, what I can do is I can put a special request at the bottom of each section. So I can just type in a note that my school counselor will see, and I'm going to type, I am interested in taking AP Human Geography. And then my school counselor will reach out to me and discuss the possibilities for that to happen. So there's not much to do for you for English, science, social studies, or math. Unless there's a problem with what's been selected for you, and then you want to make a note under special request. So, your job is really to look at the electives and choose elective courses. And it will be your job to know what classes you have left to take to meet graduation requirements. And you'll do that by looking at your transcript and the graduation tracking form that you've been provided. So, when you look at electives, they'll be broken down by department. And what you'll want to do is you will want to choose your most favorite classes first. And you'll want to do that by toggling on the button to your left. So, I'm going to go ahead and choose 4 credits that I know that I need to take. So, I know that I need a practical fine art. 1 credit. So I am going to select art appreciation and drawing 1. Now, You don't have to select art. You could select music, tech ed, family consumer science for practical fine art. I'm choosing art. I'm going to scroll down and look at the business education. I think maybe I can try this entrepreneurship class. I have to select 3.5 credits of general electives for graduation. So those are extra classes. So I'm going to just choose classes that I think might sound interesting to me. So I'm going to choose sport and event management. I know that I need a computer class. I had intro to computer science last year, so that should be red on mine. And I want to take Microsoft Office, so I'm going to select that. And I'm going to go down to family consumer science. I'm going to select basic foods and family development. Now, if you are in the applied music program, if you are in course, orchestra, or band, you'll want to make sure that you click on applied music. And in this section under music, if you are clicking applied music, you know that that will be scheduled for you period 1, and you'll need to pick a period 2. So in the section of music, all the classes that will be offered for period 2 are listed below. So since I know that I am in the music program, I see that Microsoft Office could be a period 2 class. So I'm going to select that here and then go back up to computer and take this one off because I'm going to request that I take it period 2. And I'll need another one for period 2 because these are half credit classes, so they're only offered half the school year. So I know I need a gym, so I'm going to put the PE for music students for that. Then I'm going to go down to gym. I already selected PE for music students above, but I really do want to take a lifeguarding class, so I'm going to select that. I need safety ed. That's typically a 10th grade class. And then I see some electives from the core content areas. So I can take another science if I want this year, or another social studies. However, know that if I take another science or social studies, it doesn't mean that I get to skip science or social studies another year. You have to take a core content class every single year. But I really am interested in social studies classes, so I'm going to also check her story. And then there's the tech ed department, and you can click any classes that you are interested for that. And then world languages. So I had Spanish 1 last year, so I'm going to request Spanish 2. Now, because I'm a freshman student, it doesn't recognize that I took Spanish 1 and it says that I can't take it, but I could put a special request here and say I took Spanish 1 and want to take Spanish 2. That way, my school counselor will see that and can make the corrections. So I've already selected 12 credits of classes. Remember, you need a minimum of 8 if you are a freshman, sophomore, or junior. You need a minimum of 5 if you are a senior. And I can schedule up to 15. Now, I know because I've done this before that I don't always get my favorite classes. Sometimes it doesn't work out because course selection, like there's might be a conflict or it's not offered when I need it. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to set up some backup choices of classes that I'm okay to take if I can't take the ones that are my favorites. So I'm going to scroll back up to the elective section. And I'm going to come over here to the right-hand column and see it says alternates. So I'm going to choose 3 more credits of alternates in case I don't get my first choices or my most favorite choices. So I'm going to say ceramics 1 could maybe be another choice. And I'm going to go down through. I know that I didn't pick any tech ed, so I mean, that's okay if I want to try that. Let's see. If I don't get lifeguarding, I'm going to pick snorkeling as a possibility. And I saw with tech ed, I'll take digital photography, intro to materials, and jewelry. And I think that might be it. So I have submitted, I'm going to scroll up to the very top here. I'm still at 12 credits, so it's not recognizing my alternates, but I can see them down here. And so now I can rank my alternates, because if I don't get my most favorite choices, what one, would I want them to look at first? So I definitely like to be in the pool, so I'm going to put snorkeling there. I am going to leave ceramics there. I'm going to move intro, and I can just drag this up. I'm going to move intro to materials up, and jewelry making. So I have 12 credits selected, and then if I add up over here, 12, 13, 14, that should take me to 15 credits. So I am all done, so I'm going to hit submit. So it says that I have successfully submitted my course request form, and it downloaded my course request form as a PDF. So I'm going to open that, and I'm going to take a look at what there is. So I want to make sure that I have my English, my math, my science, and social studies. And again, those have been chosen for me, but you can see that my special request is there for human geography. Then I have my most favorite elective courses scheduled here. And then I have my alternates up, and here's my world language request. I noted that I did take Spanish 1 and I want to take Spanish 2. And then here are my electives. Now, it is up to you whether you want to sign this and submit it to guidance. We can download this digitally, so we don't need a paper copy from you, but it really is a good idea for you to print this out and share it with your family and your parents. If you've made mistakes, you can go back to your community portal, and you can go back to the course selection form, and you can go back in and make changes and submit the form again. So I want to make very clear that it's important that you all fill out this form, because when you do not fill out this form, then your school counselors have to choose the courses for you. So hopefully this was helpful. You will be scheduling during AP with your homeroom teacher. If you have any questions, I am sure that they will be glad to help, and your school counselors are an email or phone call away. Thank you and good luck.